What's up, you guys? If you have a 36-in-1 Holley crank trigger and you need to run a stock pulley on it, this is a small block Chevy, so a small and big block Chevy is what this applies to. But if you have AC or an alternator or anything like that, you know that there's no way to center the crank pulley because they don't make a ring to go in the center of this thing. So if you take one of these crank spacers from Speedway, if you get one that's 200 thousandths thick and then cut the center out of it, that's what we're going to use. Alright, so that's what we ended up with. And remember, these do not have to touch, they don't have to be perfect. This ring can actually be smaller because it centers off the inside of the crank. It has nothing to do with centering on this. The ring centers on this lip on the balancer right there. So this is centered on its own, this is centered on its own, this is what is going to center your crank pulley. The wheel is about 173 thousandths thick, and this is right at 200, so we're going to shave it down a little bit. It's a little thick. Alright, we got that spacer to 174 thousandths, which is close enough. It's all aluminum. So there we are. The pulley centers on that spacer in there. We can put the bolts in. The crank bolt will hold the center spacer in. The 3 outer bolts will hold the wheel on. Everything will be centered up where it needs to be. That's how you put a crank pulley on a 36-in-1 Holley crank trigger.